eatreview.com.
Every time the beat drop.
The ticker looks good. I did it, yay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Save and Continue. We are here live in the Radio TV Network studios in lovely Mastic, New York. And we're back for a 10th episode after a, how many episodes were we on hiatus for?
I think it was
two or
hiatus.
Hiatus.
I
Yes.
don't know.
We were gone for 2 or 3, I think,
weeks, yeah.
Due to just conflict issues, and we've had some crazy, gosh darn weather happening here in New York, which has been nuts.
Not crazy enough.
Not worthy of its own name and the attention that it got, but it made my day harder, so mission accomplished.
Buffalo laughs at us.
Buffalo laughs at us. Well, we're back with more new live episodes coming at you. We got a brand new set a little bit. There's going to be some changes happening periodically here. Like we say, it's a live stream show, so we're going to constantly be changing things and doing new stuff, and we thought, why not go more in a newsroom format? It kind of looks cool. We got a ticker that's going to be saying live for the rest of the show, because I still have yet to figure out how to program it correctly. And yeah, we have a new desk and everything too, so I thought this is cool. Anytime I get to put my hands like this, I feel way more comfortable.
Yeah, I like this.
There's something about it. Just makes me feel more...
It smells of rich mahogany.
It's actually metal that's painted with wood.
Whatever,
it's
mahogany
fun.
metal.
But it smells like wood. But we're back. We're here. We're legit. We got cards. This show's about technology, video games, the internet, everything you care about, nerd culture, whatever you want.
What Sharpies?
What Sharpies? We were about what's happened in the interwebs lately this week. Apparently, sharks, and if you go on Reddit, it's just sharks and
God.
Katy Perry in the Super Bowl, which I love.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, why do you hate that?
Dude, that
though?
lion was so cool. That lion, that like...
Oh yeah, that show was great.
That was so
The
sick.
point is that everyone's focusing on that the guy on the left shark costume, who was just apparently didn't learn the choreography, and he just kind of stood there in a shark costume and was like, I'm gonna give it my best, and the world loved it.
All that makes me think of is like the fake signer for that one speech.
Oh yeah,
Imagine
it's the
just
same
if he was in
principle.
a shark
Yeah.
costume, fake signing.
But I
What's
mean,
that
like,
fake signer?
you saw that the guy that was doing sign language next to who was it?
I think it was like a speech for Obama or something like that.
It was some
wasn't
kind
it?
of public
It was a
event.
big. It was a
it was
big,
for Obama.
big
You're
speech.
right.
And like,
basically, a sign language guy stands there on the right side and does all the sign language for anybody that's deaf. And that guy just
it wasn't
didn't
real.
know what he was doing.
It wasn't a single like real sign. Like
He was doing stuff that wasn't sign language.
Like, this isn't where I parked my car. Like,
It was pretty funny because if you didn't know sign language, you're like, oh, this looks legit. I thought that was amazing. We got lots of stuff to talk about. Again, we have like 2 weeks of info to catch up on, so a lot of this stuff might be a little bit dated.
Let's do it.
But let's do it anyway. PlanetSide 2, the FPS online, basically MMO at this point, has broken the Guinness Book of World Records for single biggest online FPS battle this January, the 24th. They had a match on their Jaeger server, which I'm guessing is big if you play the game, that had 1,158 online players competing at one time in one battle.
Repeat that number.
That is PlanetSide 2, 1,158 individual online players competing in one battle. And apparently that was between all 3 of the game's factions, which are the Terran Republic, Vanu Sovereignty, and New Conglomerate.
let's go, Vanu.
That gets me, because when MAG came out, which was, if you guys aren't familiar with it, MAG was a game that they promoted a lot when PS3 was being released as this biggest online FPS game you could play, where it was like, I think it was 300 people they promised you could play with on a server.
Oh, MAG?
MAG, yes. M-A-G.
Yeah.
And it was just, well, what was the word you'd use to describe it? Without cursing.
Well, it fell short.
Specify, because I almost said cluster fudge. It was a cluster fudge.
The idea of just large-scale battle, I think, is awesome.
Yeah,
games.
I mean,
it really is. You know
What I liked about MAG was they had that kind of combat system where it was like the more people that played were higher rank, and then that played a factor in the game. Like part of being a private was listening to a general
Yeah,
who was
yeah.
a higher ranked player, which was ambitious, but I could see how that fell apart
It
pretty
wasn't.
quickly.
Yeah, it didn't actually get executed well.
There needs to be a structure system, or else it's just
Yeah, well,
hundreds
that's
of
why I
people
loved
running
it.
in a billion directions.
As boring as it sounds to like play a game, to pick it up and be like, I just bought this game. Now that I'm a brand new player, I have very little responsibilities in this battle. It could just be as simple as like, I'm going to guard this door. But even though that's incredibly boring and it's questionable why you paid $60 for a video game to do that, how awesome is that though? Like just that structure system of like you get to listen to someone or else like pay the price of losing XP or something like that. But it's like what you said. Anything with giant online FPS battles just gets me super excited. Because I know Just Cause 2 does a lot of interesting things with that in the modding community because that game is outrageous. You can like hook line onto helicopters and crap and fly
And Just
around.
Cause 3 just got
Yeah.
some footage released, I believe.
I'm very excited for that. That's another one for me to hop on. Well, I mean, to get those giant battles, you really need a PC, like one of those powerful ones.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the camera came back on. No, it didn't? Oh, it just zoomed? Oh, Bonnie in the studio doing magic tricks, confusing me. Unbelievable. Well, let's move on a little bit, because like you said, I don't want to get harped up on topics that much anymore. Project HoloLens. Did you get a chance to look at it? Because I
Yeah.
sent it in the partial update list. It's basically Microsoft's answer to the whole VR head-mounted display competition that's booming now. And their logic is they're not doing VR, they're going more Star Trek, like holodeck kind of.
Really?
To
No,
me-
you know a lot about it.
To
This
me,
is still with Kinect?
No, no.
But the guy who's running it originally pitched the idea, and that became Kinect. So
Is that true?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
It's like a 7-year in the making project.
You know what? That
And
does
when
make
he pitched
sense.
it years ago,
Because it
formed
is
into
like,
Kinect.
it does kind of remind me of like Kinect on your head. It really is.
Yeah.
Because it plays into the whole augmented reality kind of features where it's a new
This is when they
AR.
took like Minecraft.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what they
Right.
released at their Microsoft event.
Yeah, I
that
did
was their
see that.
big,
That looks
we
incredible.
got a couple pictures actually. If you're gonna throw those on full screen. One of the actual headset, which is it looks cool. Again,
It's sleek. It looks
you
way
don't
cooler
look
than any.
as terrible as like that's one of the displays, which is, again, it's augmented reality, so it uses a camera to capture everything that's actually happening, but it displays it in front of you. And I've been saying for years, I think to you guys a bunch, was AR technology is the future. Like, how cool is that? Like, look at the Google Glass. We had that on the show a couple times. It just looks so goofy compared to this. Like
Yeah, I wish
that,
I was here for that to try.
the Google
I still
Glass.
never
Oh,
tried
it was so
before.
fun.
It was ridiculous.
It was either fun or terrible because we figured it out with Bonnie and Nolan and James that it only works for certain human beings. I don't know what the discriminatory. She laughs, but
I think
she
it's
heard me
eye
banging
color.
my head against the wall. Like
Eye
before
color?
Seriously,
It might. I
because
don't
it has
know.
to detect your pupils and where you're looking.
For some reason, like no one put it on. Incredibly responsive. Just bloop, it's on. And I want to take a picture.
at work.
Like, oh, you're a part of the Aryan race? Of course.
Yeah, and then
Good work.
And then I
Perfectly.
put it on, and it was just it didn't justify the $1,500 to me. But then again, so it's just certain people it works better.
Just because
for.
you're not like Nolan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think it just works for better people, like just better human beings. And I'm
Yeah.
being less of a human being than Nolan.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You're just
Wait,
not as good of a human.
It's reality, you know. But I mean, people are getting really excited about it. But then of course, it's hard to not get swept up in the hype of like how well does this actually work? Because when they showed that Minecraft footage, I think we have a picture of the Minecraft app that they were using for it. One of the 3 that we didn't use. Like that. I mean, look, when you first see that, you can't help but be skeptical.
That's so
Like, is
stupid.
that really what it
Oh,
looks
that's just
like?
begging to be photoshopped.
I know,
That's-
right? It
that's
just
so
looks
stupid.
like it's not. But I get TechCrunch and a bunch of extremely reputable technology blogs went there and they said it's the real deal. And then everyone said, oh, well, it might just be one of those giant computers they have strapped to their backpack and one of those prototype models that isn't actually functionable. But they had their live demo where some lady built a model quadcopter drone like in the air using her hands and such. Totally wireless, just using the headset. Now that could have been like a $50,000 version of that headset, but it proves that the tech is there and that it's wireless and that the latency is low and that we're there. It
We're
works.
getting there.
We're getting pretty damn close.
I don't know.
Sword Art Online.
This seems.
Plug me into the Matrix.
This seems like, at its early stage right now, it seems like cute. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, but that's how you get them.
Yeah.
That's why they had Minecraft. Like, they could have showed the quadcopter footage and people like us could have been blown away, but when you're looking at like 5-year-old Timmy and he's asking for a Christmas gift, you throw the Minecraft stuff.
Look how
in his
Nintendo
face.
started. You
Yeah.
know,
Exactly.
Nintendo started as a card company. It was a playing card company.
Exactly.
That's cute.
Yeah.
It's
adorable.
little cards.
Pokemon.
Now you got these.
I
big-
think
I
it'll
was gonna say
be
big Wii's, but
it'll be like the home set QR.
What's the big Wii? Oh, Wii U. Yeah.
It'll be like the home set QR for a while because it's outperforming most other sets, like headsets and stuff like that. And it seems like it's going to be affordable if a company like Microsoft is going to take it on.
Well, Microsoft, same thing.
Yeah, right. Tomato, tomato.
They bought each other, or not each other.
Olive.
But that brings up a good question I wanted to ask was, if you could have a perfected holodeck in front of you or a perfected you're in the Matrix, which one would you choose?
Holodeck in front of me. See, that's why I don't think it'll catch on in the way that we're thinking it'll catch on.
Because it could lead to better
Because
things.
people need analog. Like
They feel more comfortable
They want to
with it.
touch
Yeah.
things and have like
Yeah, yeah.
keys and touchpads and stuff like that. Think of how long it took to make the transition into touchscreens off of buttons. And this is like a quantum leap in comparison. Seriously though, I mean, they're planning on making it like that's how you're going to navigate in your computers. So like you can go to like the image that they just showed on Microsoft. Like that's how your interface is going to work.
It was really cool.
But I'm not going to do that.
One of the
need
demos
to
I saw was they had it like pop up on like a fridge. Like it detected what angle things were at, and it would like show like your calendar. It was basically like a digital calendar that you only saw when you wore the glasses that hung on your fridge.
I think it all really depends, though, on just how used to something you are. I mean, like you just mentioned the
People get used to it.
touchscreen.
They're scared of change.
Right. When it went from actual buttons to touchscreen, I had kind of an awkward transition to that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
to think of,
we just talked about that before we showed up. We were like,
yeah, like I hated it. I'm like, oh my god! Like I was the last one to get an iPhone.
Yeah.
And
tell them what you told. They make a smartphone flip phone now or something like that. I gotta see if I can find a picture.
So cool. It's huge too.
I kind of like that.
It's awesome. Bonnie, do we have connection to my laptop? Yes. Okay. I'll let you pull up a picture of that. But
I think in like Asian countries that are like light years ahead of us in technology, they prefer
they have
buttons.
stuff that we haven't even heard of, like in Korea and Japan.
But they still prefer analog buttons.
You said Lenovo? Is what you said? Is that Lenovo?
I know.
8-bit?
Yeah, that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord, that is ugly. Oh my god. Don't
it's
cut
so,
to it. It's hideous. I don't even want to show it. I swear to God.
It
so
shows the
cool.
satisfaction of flipping open your phone. You know what I mean? Like it's
I have
just
a
the
switchblade.
stupid little
I need
things
to
like that.
like ladies. That was.
I'm gonna call my mom. Wait a sec.
You walk in. What's your number?
Mama? Well, they have like
the girl out.
Speaking of like advanced cell phones, they have like infrared now. Like you hold your cell phones together like that, and like the infrared tech in the phones like transfers your contact info in Korea. That's how they do it. It's like when they had that cheap little crappy app that was like you bump your phone, and you want to transfer your info.
Oh
you
my
just
god! I
smack
remember
each
that.
other's phone and just ship
Do you
it.
remember? I forget which Game Boy it was. I think it was the Game Boy Advance. You could stick it together.
Yes.
And it's that if you didn't have a link cable, it didn't work
The
well.
two like little black sticks
Yeah,
that were like
what was
big.
that? Anyway, I never saw it again.
was like, don't move,
That was
don't
very
move.
terrible infrared. Before we go to
It was
commercial
there.
break, I forgot about this week. We're gonna cut to our app of the week real quick before we go to commercial because we only have a couple minutes left. When she has the sweet buddy, app of the week.
App of the week.
App of the week. App of the week. This is actually a good one.
App of the week keeps the doctor away.
Sweet was totally worth it. All right, so this week's app of the week is it's cool at the same time as it is totally unnecessary, and I didn't even know about it until just now. Google Earth apparently has a pro mode. I don't know if you guys realize that. There's a professional mode for corporations and enterprises for Google Pro that costs $400. And it was recently just released for free, and I downloaded it, and if we cut to my computer screen, we can see a clip which it looks nothing different than the regular Google Earth. But I didn't even know that's it right there. I'm trying to pull up why it's worth it. Yeah, all right, so it was formerly $400. They just released it now for free because I guess people didn't see the purpose in downloading it.
So what's the new?
It adds advanced measurements to that, anything you're looking at. High-res printing of images by 4,800 to 3,200 pixels, which isn't bad. I guess this makes more sense if you're a corporation.
Yeah.
Demographics, traffic count. What I liked was they have a Movie Maker mode built in where you can record HD flyover video.
Whoa.
Which is kind of cool. In a movie making perspective, it's pretty interesting. But I was going to search something. Let me go to my house.
Is the Movie Maker live or?
No. I mean, apparently there is some kind of live functionality in this where it's live streamed. I thought that meant in the sense I could go to my street and see live traffic. But I'm
There is
incorrect.
areas, like the Google Street View has areas that are live, like live cams.
They really do?
Yeah.
No, later. Fantastic. Well, we didn't curse. But but I'll be editing this video anyway tomorrow.
North Korea now knows where you live, Kyle.
Oh, anybody with Google Earth and a phone book knows where anybody lives. And that's why everyone was like, when I got my iPhone 6 and I used the thumbprint mode, now we record your thumbprint for like security purposes. Everyone was like, oh man, now the government has your thumbprint, Kyle. And I'm like, you really think that they'd ask your permission? Like, do you know how many times you put your thumb on there like every day? The fact that they wouldn't have it already would be embarrassing.
Well put.
Address up there.
It's true.
That was dumb. On that note, we're going to do a quick break while I reconsider my life choices. And yeah, when we come back, we got lots more to talk about, including NYZ, an FBI honeypot possibly, and lots more information when we come right back.
Literally.
Hey, this is Chris Les Jake, and if InRavio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com. For over 60 years, Hansen Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hansen Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit HansenCarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hansen Carpet has got you covered.
My stuff fell. My notes! Welcome back, everyone, to Save and Continue. My stuff really did fell. Nolan, cover for me while I pick up my stuff.
I think I broke
Welcome
this
to 45 minutes of Nolan. Did you really break? What did I tell you before we went?
I was trying to knock your papers off. With
to
the
not
helicopter.
play with it so that we could get it. It really is like I'm dealing with two
No, it's not
year-olds.
broken. It can't be.
It can't be?
It
No,
can't be.
no, Frankie touched. You took the controller off.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
I wish that was an exaggeration, but it's actually what happened.
Is it really broken?
No,
Oh,
you're
thank
just
God.
mentally handicapped. We're going to leave that. Welcome back to everyone to the show. We got lots more to talk about. Let me get my cards ready because I spilled them. We're going to go to a new segment now that hopefully we can do as many times as possible on the show, but it is a little cumbersome. I don't even know if it's going to work right now, but hey, we're all about risks, right? Life is short. So we're going to cut to our first ever edition of Save and Continue's Matchup, Thursday nights live, right here.
What was that?
That was like a birthday confetti noise. Oh, God, I love it. That was a sweet Frankie. It's what you play when you want to indicate a new segment started on a show. Okay. The graphics and such. Anyway, we're going to cut to my computer screen where for the first episode...
It is. Sack.
I know. In the future, I probably should have inspected that that acronym a little bit better. Or what did you say? Use a plus sign next time.
Yeah, plus sign
Yeah, I'll
would've
just use a
worked.
plus sign next time. Anyway, let's cut to my screen where Nolan and I will be facing off in Street Fighter 2. You're going to be using these things. This is going to work so freaking bad. I'm not even gonna bother trying to pick the characters
What are we
here.
playing?
What?
Oh, Street Fighter?
Look at it.
Oh, snaps!
I know, if I could figure out. Okay, there we go. All right, now you want to be from
Wait,
Jamaica.
so what are attacks then?
What?
If we only have.
It's it's up and then yeah, I think A B. I don't know.
We'll do it
Like I
live.
said, DJ. This is he looks
Versus
like me.
Ken.
He kind of looks like me a little bit.
Wait,
Well,
so
I'm
is this
pushing
Street
start.
Fighter?
Who, DJ?
This is Street Fighter 2, yeah.
Oh.
This is Street Fighter.
I thought it was something I've never seen before.
No, it's just.
Oh, okay.
If it's gonna load it. Oh, there we go. Yes. This is gonna
Round
work
one.
as poorly as I imagined it would.
Fight.
Yeah, girl. This is so slow.
Exciting.
What did I tell him when I did this? I said it wasn't play. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you like that?
Super jump. How do I attack you?
Are you gonna attack
are having
me?
all the
It's gonna
fun.
leave here. You move forward, man. Like, I'm playing your
No,
own
but how do I
character.
throw a punch?
You gotta hit A or
I'm
something.
just bodying you right
You
now.
gotta.
Yo, look at those mamacitas in the background.
Hey, baby, look how high I jump.
Oh, backflip. So this is the most
Guys,
passive.
there's girls watching.
This is the most passive game of Street Fighter. Oh, you like that,
right
don't
to
you?
the face.
Make
How'd
sure
you,
it's-
how'd you kick me?
Yo, look at the dude on the right.
Because I'm
plugging the
DJ
bass.
Jamaica, yo. Come on back. This is the longest game.
You didn't think this through,
So
have
we're
you?
going through the full 80 seconds right now. No, this is gonna be over pretty quick. Did you see that attack I just did?
I have
Oh my
no
God.
moves. I'm facing everybody.
This is going way better than I thought. I'm winning a fighter game. Oh, you like that? Nice backflip to nowhere. Fantastic. Did the timer stop? Why?
I'm playing the position
It's been
battle until
80
I find down
seconds.
my
Are you
attacks.
serious? You're dragging this out even worse.
The time is going down like
I
sand in
know.
a hourglass.
I know. Okay, you know what, Bonnie? Just cut it. This was poorly planned, and I apologize.
Game of the week! Game of the week!
Well, you know, I tell you guys, don't complain about the quality if you don't want to help. All right? That's all. Thank you.
I appreciate
Give me
it.
a
I
clap.
appreciate it,
That
Kyle. All the
suite
effort
took a
you put
little
into
bit
that.
to make, man, and now my computer's for us. No, it's not.
We should have gone through a practice round.
Yeah, well, you know what's a good transition from that, actually, though, is Nintendo's new YouTube affiliates policy for Let's Plays that we're never, ever going to do ever
That we're
again on this
abusing.
that we've ruined. Well, you know what? Because I still want to do that Let's Play with the Space Team game that's on mobile. Where we're all
Yeah,
different
yeah,
people.
that
We're
sounds
definitely
really
that'll
fun.
be a pre-recorded.
Wait, explain
one.
what this is.
Space
Nintendo
Team
had
is.
something
Oh my
with it.
god! Wait, what?
Nintendo has
affiliates?
had, you know, there's been controversies with Nintendo and YouTube in the past. So
Yes,
what's
they
going on
started
now?
their first affiliates program, and it's awful. Like they're finally giving out the ability for people to stream and Let's Play, promote, review, do whatever they like to Nintendo-related games. Because for years, Nintendo has been telling people that they deserve money and compensation for their games because that's why people are going to see their videos, is for the music and the content they created. Which in itself makes a little bit less sense to me because in a sense they're getting free advertising the whole time. So I don't see the conflict with that. But basically they started their own affiliates program with YouTube, an official one for people. But unfortunately you have to submit your YouTube videos to Nintendo first to be approved to go on YouTube, which can take a couple of days.
Headache. That's so much red tape.
Apparently it's just
for a YouTube
really
video.
bad. And then they have like any
Well, to get an official mark or just to do
you
it?
don't
To
do
allow
it,
it, or
they
they'll
won't
rip
keep
it
it
off
on YouTube.
But
Yeah.
as of when? Because people are posting videos of Nintendo games. all
This
the time.
just started.
Smash, everything.
Well, they say they attack only a certain amount of length used in those videos. So if they have like a 30-second video where you review a copy of Super Mario Galaxy 2, they're not going to go for you. They'll be do a full Let's Play of a Nintendo game.
When did this go into effect?
This started fairly recently, over the past couple weeks. Actually, I haven't even started with the program, but it's been already been getting terrible publicity
Yeah,
from
that's such a headache.
PewDiePie and anybody that's Let's Playing that anyone cares about.
You know what's funny is they were probably worried about slander, like their videos going up, and then somebody who's like PewDiePie or who has like the following of a guy like PewDiePie, and he just rips the game. And now they've just created a reason to absolutely tear them apart.
It kind of surprised me Nintendo's doing this because I mean they've already had troubles with this in the past. You know, people, nice. And I just it seems out of character for the company. I don't
Really?
know,
It
like-
does? It doesn't to me at all. They've been
know.
doing this for years. It's horrible to get any kind of Nintendo content on the internet when they're just like, it's mine, it's mine.
It's
And
really the only
again,
thing I could think of.
You're getting
Besides,
free advertisement. I don't understand that. Like, people are going there and reviewing your game for free. Usually it's good.
I just don't
Yeah,
understand why
usually,
Nintendo
though.
You're just watching a
cares
bunch
so
of people
much.
enjoying Nintendo games. Like, I don't see the conflict in that. Like, if anything, in Nintendo, that goes against the ideology of Nintendo.
Yeah. Out
This
of
company
every-
that's been not making money for they've only started recently making money again the last, like, year. They've been sticking to the same format.
And
for
generally
years.
just
Wii U.
being, you know,
Because they're like, screw
generally
you, this is our
receptive
format.
positively.
It's a long-term format, and it's going to work. And it does. They always come out with good games and stuff. So
Yeah.
this, to me, this whole thing doesn't follow their
Wii U, I think
kind
Wii U
of
is going
personality.
to champion Nintendo back.
Oh, yeah, for
Like,
absolutely. No, it's the 3DS, actually, the champion Nintendo.
Yeah,
that thing
that's
sold
true. That's
so
true.
well, like 2 years after it got released. Like, when it first came out, how much of a bomb was that thing? Everyone was like, what a gimmick. Like,
Yeah.
now you have your 2DS and your 3DS.
think I played it when I used
the
to
new
work
3DS is
at
called New
GameStop.
3DS. That's the name of the new 3DS.
What?
The new
Good
3DS
effort. Oh,
yeah,
is
I
called
know, they're
New
trying.
3DS.
Good effort.
What's the next one going to be called? New 3DS U?
Newer.
New 2Es? But, like, they are terrible at naming stuff. I gotta give them that. Like, the
Well,
Wii U.
Jeez, the
The
Wii.
Wii is terrible.
I still remember when the Wii was.
No, I'm telling you, they saw it and they're like, "This is awful." No, but we're gonna spell it with 2 I's. Oh, dude, genius! That's beautiful. It's not really Wii. It's just Wii. Fantastic.
Great job, Johnson.
Great job.
It'll sound like hotcakes.
But yeah, that bothered me. That bothered me a lot. That's why I bring it up. But because we did Let's Plays for a while too, and it is a hassle because we've had some
miss
copyright
doing that.
infringements. As I'm saying, we're gonna do that the List Space Team one because it's really easy to produce because we all have iPhones. Or you don't, but it's on the Android. Anyway, we're moving on. We got this one is actually pretty interesting. If you haven't been familiar with it, the Pirate Bay .se. I think it's SE now.
Now it's
It's
SE.
Sweden. It is-
yeah,
or-
it's been changing a lot.
was
in the
was
past couple
taken
weeks.
off the web for God, I think a couple weeks at least, following some
Yeah.
issues with Swedish government and ISPs, and it recently came back online, and it was cool
Really?
because they had a graphic come on, it was a falcon and stuff. Yes, but here's the thing:
When did this happen?
the last like 2 or 3 days, the Pirate Bay came back on.
got
Which
some
again, you
torrents
know what
to
happened was, I'm not saying that we do that kind of stuff, but if we did, that
Of
course
kind
we do.
stuff, why would you say
Not.
that? Not do that?
Do that.
You wouldn't steal a car, would you? Well, then you wouldn't steal a DVD, Frankie. 'Cause that's,
You wouldn't
Yes.
kill someone,
Just
would you,
spend the
Frankie?
rest of the show enveloped in the green camo, like you did. Yeah. Okay. Go. Man. Okay. Good. But it was interesting. I'm not kidding. There you go. Keep going. We can't see you yet. No. There you go. All right. Yeah. No, just face the curtain. Face the curtain. We'll see you in the next commercial break.
How does he see me?
How much do clothes cost in the Matrix? Anyway, Pirate Bay came back online. Yeah, you can come back. Pirate Bay came back.
Thank you. Thanks.
I was serious for a while. Pirate Bay came back online to some scrutiny though because they started using a new service called Cloudflare to help use their cloud to transfer their information. Usually they're using a different kind of exporting software to distribute all this kind of hosting and such. Oh, your monitor fell. But they're using a new one, Cloudflare, which is notorious for logging the IP addresses of people that use this. So basically, anytime you do use a torrent or you pirate something, you're downloading it to your computer, which has its own identification. It's an IP address. And this software is famous for cataloging that and keeping that, whereas the first one they used did not. Now,
Man.
a statement from the current admin claims it's being used because they're handling massive traffic after coming back online and everyone being so excited about it. But people online started the conspiracy theory that it is actually a FBI honeypot and that the FBI released the website back on the web to catch other torrent users.
Why are they
Now,
still doing this?
Realistically, you can go on any kind of uTorrent service and find someone's IP address because it's all peer sharing. Like everyone's information is up there anyway. What they're doing this for is to find the people that are uploading it, not the downloaders. So
Makes sense.
usually shouldn't. I'm not going to use it that much just because it kind of freaks me out, like to use it. If I used it, but
Eve.
if I use it,
If I had to.
If I had to, I'd usually pay
If
for
I had to
it.
legally download my own stuff.
You know,
Well, I'm
save
not
something
gonna-
like the Adobe Creative Suite with
I'm not
thousands
going
of
to pay
dollars.
for the new Iggy Azalea album, Frankie. Even though she's a fantastic artist. Actually, I heard Childish Gambino is being championed to win this year's Hip Hop Album of the Year, which I don't think is going to happen. But it's extremely off topic, so we're going to
Wait.
This year is in
This year, as in the
2015?
year that just started?
No, isn't the Grammys coming up?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Way.
Because the
you
internet-
know what
Yeah.
I'm thinking right now.
which album?
Run
It's-
the Jewels
it's not.
2.
It's not
Run the Jewels 2.
Which album from Childish?
because the internet. It's the most recent one.
Bull. That's bull.
this
That's
is
bogus.
I'm big fans of
Turn
extremely
to
old
the
topic.
music show.
Yeah, you will. All right, you've got 30 seconds, and then we're cutting it back. Go.
I'm big fans of both, and it should go Run the Jewels.
Run the Jewels. Run the Jewels. Just listen to the album.
Yeah.
That's all you got to
The
do.
rewatch
Just
potential
seriously.
or re-listen potential is unreal.
It's bringing originality and freshness to just hip hop back, and just between the synergy of LP's production and his lyricism, and Killer Mike's just freaking
Energy.
full in a China shop.
Good wrap up.
Run the
Perfect.
jewels, too.
It'd
There's
be a
your 30
robbery
seconds.
if it went to him.
Well, I mean, what,
Similar to the
Gambino?
last-
Well, the point
to
is
the
that
last
everyone is
Grammys,
saying
that
that
was a
Iggy
robbery.
Azalea shouldn't win it. So if anyone, Iggy is the front runner. So how does that make you feel? All right, at least if Gambino
What's an
won,
Iggy?
you know,
The Grammys,
it's a disease you get. Oh, it's a ship built in 1812.
the Grammys are basically dead
Nice.
in hip hop after the
Well,
last.
it's a joke.
After
anyway.
last year
Oh, with
when
Macklemore. All right, again.
Macklemore went.
Wrong commercial break. We'll talk about
So if they're
this.
gonna mess up 2 albums in a row,
This isn't.
just saying.
Nobody knows what that is. But yeah, it's a honeypot. I think that's really cool. That's pretty. I mean, it's not.
I don't think that's cool.
No, but
I think that's
Run the Jewels hell. Yo,
how cool would that be if it was reality though? Like the FBI had brought it back. Like that's a movie. They can make a movie out of this right off the bat, right there.
Starring Bradley Cooper.
Starring, of course.
As Rocket Raccoon.
No, I'd use Chris Hemsworth because he's such a realistic hacker. You see Black Hat?
No.
Oh God, it's Chris.
Really?
It's Thor running around.
I
He's a
literally
hacker.
can't even
He
picture
doesn't
that.
touch a computer the whole movie. He's just like shooting people.
I don't think he knows what a computer is. Like he would go straight Thor mode.
There's
and be like,
computers
"What
in
the
Australia.
Well, like the scene from Zoolander.
It's in the computer.
Still waiting on the second one.
It's in the writing
keep
phase.
waiting.
They're coming out with it. No, they're
It's
coming
been
out.
writing for like 10
Well,
years.
you don't want them to. How are you
I
gonna?
hope it
It's
doesn't
Zoolander, you know. It's
Yeah.
gonna be tricky. You gotta like.
Well,
Give it up.
I hope it
Anchorman
doesn't
beat him
go
to the
down
punch.
the same road as Anchorman 2.
Yep.
Anchorman 2
Yeah.
wasn't bad, but it was blown.
Anchorman 2 just said to hell with the fourth wall just
Yeah.
entirely in that movie.
It was
at the
just
end,
longer
they were
than
like,
it had to be.
At the end of the movie, they're like, "How good was that movie? We got Liam Neeson. Do you know how hard it is to get him? Like, that was the last line of the
The
movie."
last 5 minutes was the best part of the whole movie. The last 5 minutes was incredible, but
That
it
fight
wasn't
scene
bad.
took forever
you know,
too.
it was just,
Well, I mean, it was not nearly as
no,
good. as
it wasn't as focused, I don't think.
Yeah.
of course.
You know?
it was the first one was so polished.
This doesn't really apply to you,
Every
Frankie.
line.
What
But,
doesn't?
this next thing. But Snapchat has gotten some updates. Nolan, I've noticed. I'm sure you've noticed them.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about them.
Well, so far they've added
I feel like I'm just hating today, but I'm not crazy about the new.
They have a new adding friends system that uses personalized QR codes, which are those little black and white square boxes that you can hold that app up to and scan, so you can add each other via that. I mean, that's kind of cool. I mean,
It's all right.
it beats the other method.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
got a couple
They
other
do have a
things.
terrible like add friend search
It
function.
does. That's what I'm saying.
Unless you have it unless you basically have the person write down whatever their
Yeah.
is. It's
But I mean,
really hard
it's like
to
that,
find
it's like
somebody
that
on
joke
there.
that was in Silicon Valley. It's like, so what does the app do? Like, you write down where you're parked in the street, so it's Notepad. Exactly. But it's
You get it.
You'd be surprised. Actually, I don't until that picture on Reddit. It was manual power on how to self-rate someone's app. Like you see all these terrible apps that have great scores, and how to physically do it. And it was a small Asian woman sitting in front of 36 iPads, and she just rates them by hand.
Nice.
It's nice. Was that get you off?
Out of all things that could be
Nice.
automated.
Slave labor. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what's good stuff.
Hey,
and then he added,
if you have to take a job like that, I would want to be the iPad toucher rather than the Nike shoe stitcher.
yeah, getting paid a nickel.
Truth.
That is
Hey!
true. I play with an iPad all day versus. And then they added a bunch of like corporate stuff or like news
Yeah,
organizations
that's
and
cool.
such.
That almost reminds me a little.
That's the downfall of Snapchat right there. Like I'm already calling it.
It's not invasive though. You have to navigate to that.
Yeah, but every time I go on and it's not, I haven't selected that today, it like blinks in my top right. And
Oh,
I
really?
can't
Here's
the thing I wanna
stand
know.
anything blinking on my, I hate it
don't
when it
think I
has like a
noticed
little
it.
red on my update on my apps. I hate that. I have to go in and update the app.
Yeah.
What's
I
with
can't-
the
yeah, that's so
Snapchat
annoying.
logo being that little ghost?
Yeah, you'd think they would have updated it in the years. Well, the guess is the idea is like
Well, now
the
it's-
ghost messages. They don't
Not even that they have
exist,
updated, like,
which is a joke.
why?
What?
What does that mean?
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost.
It's
it
they're ghost
doesn't last.
messages.
It's
The messages.
ethereal.
Oh, okay.
not
I like
real.
it. Makes sense.
And
Cool.
it dances while it refreshes, which is fun.
Is it really?
Yeah, if
No,
you
it
if you wait
doesn't.
for it to like
Oh yeah, I
refresh
thought you
it,
meant
just
the
sits
actual
and
app on my
dances.
phone. Like I was gonna cycle over and see the guy just dancing on my phone. Like that's weird. I'm gonna keep going. Little dancing man on. That's like the paper lip clip guy. Like
Oh,
looked
yeah.
awesome. Which
I am
SNL did a
Clippy.
great parody of. Unbelievable. But on that note, we're gonna go to our last commercial break of the show. When we come back, we got some more stuff to talk about, including Resident Evil, NYZ, and a whole bunch of more fun stuff. When we come back.
Holla.
Oh.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or the flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural.
And organic.
But strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice. And we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
What's up, guys? We're Scared No Fair, and we're here with Enravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
Enravio.com wants you. Enravio provides the best in TV, film, post-production, and so much more. And we're growing. Right now, we're looking for a team of pros that can join us. So what are you waiting for? We need show hosts, production crew, marketing gurus, sales experts, audio engineers, lighting, visual effects, and camera crews. We want you. Go to enravio.com/join the team. For over 60 years, Hansen Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hansen Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit HansenCarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hansen Carpet has got you covered.
I run like a man, don't I? I just run like a man. Anyway, welcome back to our final commercial break of the show. We were talking about Black Sails actually before the commercial break. I just want to recommend that show to anybody because it's so good. And you're incorrect. I actually said it was a great combination of Game of Thrones and Vikings.
Oh, Vikings.
If you haven't watched Vikings, that is also a show you need to see because the last season just ended.
I've not seen either show.
So good.
They're
Oh,
good.
it's amazing. It really is amazing.
They're going to be like nice sleeper, great shows for the next few years.
Vikings, it got really popular this last season, and it's going to skyrocket after this last one. The stuff that just happened was like huge. And Black Sails season 2, we just started up. We watched the first episode, the one that just came out last Saturday. Dude, unbelievable.
Really?
Like really, they hit Game of Thrones hard. Like they are not afraid to kill people off.
Who runs it?
Who runs it?
Yeah,
You mean Showtime?
Yeah. Oh, Showtime.
Showtime. Yeah, it's a Showtime show. And then Vikings is a History Channel show, which is
Really?
It's actually very good. Yeah, it's their first thing.
I don't
that
know. That's not a surprising thing. History has really high quality production.
None of it's true. None of it's
History
actual
Channel?
history. If you
No,
actually
no,
watch
no,
the History
no,
show on
no.
the History Channel, it's like alien archives and.
I just wasn't sure of the quality of the actual channel. I don't
Yeah.
watch the
Well, I mean,
History
they
Channel.
pumped a ton of money into it, obviously, being like, because it looks great. The shit's shot like again.
Yeah,
Like,
it's beautiful.
if there's an episode, if I ever questioned like how gory they'd get, they shot an episode called Blood Eagle, and it was like Game of Thrones could have learned something from it. Like, it was that bad.
They spare no dime.
They don't.
Like,
No, they're investing a ton of money.
Yeah,
and
it's really cool.
I highly recommend both shows to anybody because they're both really good. And Black Sails is on currently. And Vikings is coming back soon, but it's on Hulu, which I'm a big proponent of also, which you need to get. Did you get it? Did you get Hulu?
Paige actually already has Hulu.
Oh, snap. I get like excited about Hulu for some reason. I don't know. Maybe because it gets so much.
You like Hulu, yeah.
You get.
I noticed
There's
that.
no quality throttle. Like it's always HD. I get one 30-second ad.
Yeah, I
for
don't
those
know how.
shows. I get one 30-second ad.
I think it's because, do you have the primary account for your Hulu?
There's more than one account?
No, like you know
What,
how
you
like
mean, like
Netflix,
Netflix?
like you
I
have
didn't know they
different
had that.
users and stuff?
Didn't know they
I
had
don't
that.
know if they do either,
They don't.
but I'm just thinking like if you're
No,
the primary
I think what it is,
user,
it
they
depends on the
probably-
show. Like if you're watching an old episode of Community from 4 seasons ago, one ad.
Oh,
But if you're watching the
yeah.
latest SNL, 6 ads.
Yeah.
Which Community comes back March also, which I'm really excited
Yahoo
about.
picked it up, right?
Been binge watching all the seasons on
Oh, of
Hulu.
course, you
So
have to.
good. I've been trying to get you back. We're going to watch that next
Yeah.
year. So good.
I just got to sit down and
Oh
start.
my God.
Dude,
I would-
you'll
yeah.
get beyond.
When you guys do, let me know because I actually want to come too.
Yeah, no, we're gonna. Again, I've watched every episode at least 4 or 5 times, dude. It's just so you find something new every episode, like really.
Yeah,
and the subreddit community for it is great. I didn't know that
yeah.
they're super active. Like they're really
can totally
fun.
see that.
And they constantly just point out stuff that's just like. Anyway, we're a show about technology. This is cool. I brought this up for you. The
Video
Resident
games.
Evil is coming out with a remake that everyone is currently aware of.
already
HD.
out.
It's ready. It's out. It's great. Yeah. A popular modder named Bunny has actually done a modification for the game, though, that replaces all the dialogue with the classic Resident Evil old school voiceovers.
Wow.
Replaced that and kept it in. And in that sense, let's cue the video of that. You never know. I can't hear you. It's great. Look at the purple. It's stuff, all right.
Awesome.
Oh wow, you even kept the walk.
I'm Chris of Alpha Team. I've come to rescue you. Richard, what happened?
Chris, this house is too dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
Don't talk. He seems to have been bitten by a poisonous snake.
It's not just a poisonous snake. It's a monster.
He needs serum, but we left it in another room.
I'll go.
Hurry, please.
Wait here. I'll be back soon. Here's the serum.
Thanks.
Here's a radio. Take it. Chris. Be careful. Rebecca.
Is he all right?
It still works. How campy it is, but the serious tone of the remake just makes it that much better.
Bonnie asked in the booth. That was they remade the game, Bon, and it looks great. But
Remade it again, actually. It's a remake of the remake.
The dialogue from the original PlayStation game is like famous for being just so awful.
That dialogue was from what, 1996?
Oh my God, they had to have been.
1996.
That was the PlayStation one, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
But
it was the original PlayStation.
yeah, and they're using that with the new updated version.
So
It's just
smart.
like-
It's so smart.
It's
incredible.
great because I saw that.
I'm surprised nobody has done that before, and if they have, I didn't hear
Yeah,
about it.
because I know for a fact if you and
Yeah.
me played that remake, the first thing out of our mouths would be like, how funny would this be?
Speaking of which, oh my God,
they had the original voiceover.
it looks gorgeous too.
It does.
Yeah,
it looks so
so
good.
nice.
And that's hard to
They made
say.
it look better.
In the GameCube one. And the GameCube one was, the backgrounds were painted.
GameCube 1 is still gorgeous.
Yeah.
You know?
Like that underground staircase underneath the main hall staircase that's like all like laboratory.
Everything about it.
I never even went down there in the game. I was so scared. But I thought that was amazing. God bless you, sir, whoever modded that, because that
Yeah,
was
thank you
that
for
was
that,
funny.
really.
That was mad smart.
Absolutely incredible. It's because I saw that the first thing I thought also was I've wanted for years if ever what is the name of the voice actor we love? He shot that documentary. He's Jake in Adventure Time. Joe DiMaggio. No, not Joe DiMaggio. Wait, is that his name? It's
Baseball player?
It's John.
John DiMaggio.
Right? It is John.
Yeah,
John.
you're right.
Yeah, John DiMaggio.
I have always wanted to see him like re-record all the voiceover for Gears of War, but use his Bender voice.
He's done that.
Has he really?
No. He's done
Shut
Bender
your
as
mouth.
Marcus Phoenix, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
there's a
but
video
like
of it.
I want to see someone put it over the same
someone
thing.
must have. Come on.
We're not
Somebody
here to
totally
sell
has.
cookies.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God, I can't even do it. I've
when
won that
IGN
for
did that.
years. Yeah. Oh my god, that was
funny.
was
Yeah, that stuck with me for a while.
unbelievable. But I thought that was super duper funny. Let's go to one of the last things to talk about. We did NYZ a couple of weeks ago. Nolan, you were the one that invited us, so why don't you enlighten us into what NYZ exactly was?
Yeah, I think we touched about it last episode, but that was like 3 weeks ago.
No,
so.
very shortly.
Yeah.
No, we just said we were going to do it.
Now, yeah, like
that's true.
We did it. It's done.
It's done.
It's been did.
Mission complete.
Well, kinda. I mean, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's in Deer Park. I don't know where you guys are viewing from, but that's on Long Island.
What do we do? No one cares where it is.
I'm just saying, in case you want to go. But yeah, no, you clear out like 20 rooms of this underground prison. A bunch of actors dress up like zombies and like
laser tag.
It's laser tag.
The guns were so heavy.
The guns were the best part.
Yeah. When you fired them, they had a kickback.
Yeah.
And it just felt like not like you're holding a real gun, but more so than laser tag.
Yeah. Nothing about it felt cheap.
You felt your
really
shots
nice.
fired. I felt like I was shooting something, even though it was lasers, which is that's impressive to do. It was unbelievable. Which again, I didn't even know that place existed, like a whole airsoft facility and
it's
such.
huge.
It was great. You got a little card. They have the only thing that's a bummer is they have the guys that act like you're in the zombie apocalypse when you're waiting online and stuff. And
yeah.
Good God. So they get into character, like really into character. Like, line up, maggots, it's the apocalypse and we gotta survive. It's like, you think this is funny? And they're cursing at you if you're old enough.
I was screwing with one of the guys.
Frankie screwed with one of these guys for, God, it had to have been like, seriously, like 6 full minutes. Like,
I don't know.
Which doesn't sound like a long time, but 6 minutes of just screwing with this guy. He's like,
we had to register our information because we had to get our ID card or whatever.
Our dog tag.
Our dog tag, Frankie.
Yeah.
Our dog tag.
I was fumbling.
Sure, I do.
Oh, yeah.
I think I do have a card on me,
You still
actually.
have it?
Yeah.
I was fumbling
cool.
with the technology.
Oh,
yeah. I was fumbling with making this thing.
But you hold it
or
because
the account, whatever it was, and
because it was confusing.
And he's yelling at me like, oh, press the button, press next. I'm like, I'm trying. He's like, press next. I'm like, I'm trying. I don't know how to do it. And
this is my first apocalypse.
But he's trying to act, no, really. But he's trying to act like a hard ass, and I just stared at him. And told me he had pretty eyes. And
I wasn't lying.
Then he has to defend himself to everyone else in the room. So he went off for like another 45 minutes telling Frankie that he's awful and he's gonna die first and etc. and etc.
Something.
But it was a blasty blast. It was a fun time. We brought James, who's been on the show before, with us, and we knew he was gonna do something stupid. No.
Why don't you show the picture?
We can't show the picture because I didn't purchase it. So technically, we don't have the usage rights to show it. The digital copy is $6.
Ooh, you could have blurred out our faces.
Still the picture. Still NYC.
Hey guys, look at this picture of us.
It was high quality too.
It was high quality. Yeah. But yeah, it was like again, we knew James was going to do something stupid in James McGuire fashion, and he didn't disappoint. He stole a gun.
James knocked me into a wall.
James, they have.
He literally just checked me into one of the walls.
They have
eat him.
They have guys standing throughout the course as you go through the 30-minute experience, and they're like kind of guiding you and like you go this way next.
Reload your weapons.
And one of the guys, I guess, like had like I don't know, aggressive, friendly fire mentality. He had like war syndrome or whatever, shell shock, and he was supposed to like go rogue on you guys.
Oh, I liked the one guy. He's like, shoot your friend, or I'm gonna shoot you guys.
That was the guy.
That was awesome.
That was
I don't know if you guys were thinking this, but I was thinking how funny would it have been if we all just shot James to see what the other guy would have done.
James.
I shot James.
I thought that's what you were supposed to do.
Like the second he said it, I turned and popped him.
Oh man, we all should have done it. I wanted to see what would have happened.
They ruined the game. The game would have been broken.
We just go and start like kicking James.
That's me trying to be the good guy in the game.
The guy came at us and we shot him down like in the game and he falls down and then James just turns to him and goes like, oh, well, that's a pretty gun. So James picks up the guy's gun, which was not supposed to do.
Yeah, it was a
and
different
turns the
gun
corner
than
and he's
anyone
like,
else
look what I got, guys. And then
it was
as
a
we're
different
turning,
gun, like a completely different model gun.
I
thought he was allowed to do that.
No, that was not allowed. That was the guy followed him around the corner and I was like, why is James still talking to the guy? And he was like, oh, sorry, and he gave the gun.
See, because the guy, when he fell down, he was like in the middle of this hallway.
Yeah.
That was like flashing lights, and the gun was like extended.
Yeah, that's where James.
And I like walked up to like grab the gun, and I was like, this is sketchy.
It's really easy to like fall in that place.
Yeah.
You know, that's what almost happened with me with James. I almost got trapped.
When you got to the punching bag part, that was
like
rough.
the people coming from behind you, like pushing you through the actual maze, it was hectic. In the back.
They have zombies.
I just didn't like how it took like 50 shots per zombie.
But we paid for that though.
What?
We paid for tougher zombies.
Strong zombies.
Yeah, but that was too tough. That was like...
Well, you know what? We can see how well you did in the video that I edited of the whole event, or the footage that I could, because it was pitch black.
I did terrible,
and they didn't allow headlamps. But we got a video of it, a quick little short one, and we're going to play that now. Yeah, a video. I edited a little something together.
You can show them.
Just shoot them in the face and hope they die. Sounds good to me.
Yes'ms, that was it. Not bad. It was, like I said, we wanted to use headlamps, but they didn't allow that because it screws with the zombies. And I don't know if you have strobes and stuff. I doubt anyone has schizophrenia or like dyslexia, so I don't understand.
Schizophrenia? What? I just spit everywhere.
This is a news show, not a weather report.
Oh my.
Epilepsy.
Yes.
You can't make fun of me. You just spit up. First off, I don't even like the controller in your hand.
I don't think they would let anyone that has schizophrenia be a zombie inside of one.
Well, they're like, we don't want the lights to disrupt the people. I'm like, there's a million lights glowing and stuff. Like, how could that be the problem that like messes it up?
I think it was
somebody with schizophrenia could still be functional. It's the lights for somebody who's epileptic.
Well, that's what I mean. If you have all these strobes and stuff going off, why does it matter if I have one little light attached to my head that's constant?
I think it was because they wanted us to stay mostly in darkness, and if you had a light, you'd be able to like.
I get it. Well, it was fun. It was a cool time.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Like I told Nolan, I want to edit a video. Hopefully, I can get it done by next week if I have the time. But I had to cut out the audio. But the audio is great. The video we might not have a lot of, but the audio that came out, us speaking, is hysterical.
Is it really?
Like, the stuff that comes out of our mouths are really. So I'm going to try and edit something where it's like. One of those dialogue videos, where almost like a lyric video, where we'll have just the audio and I'll have the dialogue pop up in text. Cause it's really, when James steals the gun, my octave just hits like 3 bars higher, and he's like, James got a new gun. Did you see this? Like, that's amazing. You guys check this stuff out. Nuts. And it's embarrassing, but good God, it was funny. And then, yeah, you say some hysterical stuff. I'm like, leave him, he's dead. Again, but thank you for bringing us to that, because that was really fun. That was really, really cool. And we're definitely going back there. We were talking about it. We're absolutely going back. We got the card. We're going to show up. We rank up our scores. I got first place. You knew I was bringing that up.
Frankie and I got least deaths, though. So we're alive.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah. We
Okay,
both got
like,
one
4
death.
bites and like 2 bites. Or something like
No, we
that.
had 1 death each.
My accuracy was crap.
Yeah, I was surprised my accuracy was so off.
Me too.
Because I wasn't shooting a lot. Like, I was like, pop, pop, pop.
Well, you know what I think the problem was with the kills and everything was that I think it was like one of those like last bullet counts kind of deals. With the zombies at the end, you had to shoot them a bunch of times. I think what happened was, which is why my score, because I had a ridiculously high kill count, and like admittedly, I don't think I did that much. Like there was like 40 kills I think I had, and I think what happened was people would light up the zombies and like knock off their health, and then I would just come in because I was always on the rear and just one more shot at the end. And I think I just racked up the kills like that. Because like I couldn't put any logic to it.
You know how I was imagining?
It was a lot. It was like 30, and you guys got like 40, and you guys got like 14. That cannot make sense, Mike. You know.
For whatever reason, I was imagining. You know that event where you run away from zombies? What's it
the
called?
zombie run, like the 5Ks and stuff like that.
Yeah, which I would love to do one day. That would be awesome. But I kind of like thought it was gonna be like that, like more people running at you and stuff like that. I don't know.
Well, I mean, how many people are you gonna hire to like?
No, I honestly did not know what to expect.
That's why they only do it like once a week.
I had no idea.
They do it once a week.
I wasn't disappointed. It was just like I didn't know what to expect.
I mean, it was really cool.
The only thing that I was very surprised by, and it might be because we bought the extra thing right at the end, I thought we would have to conserve ammo. Like, I thought conserving ammo would be way more
No, I think what happened
important.
was we paid for that extra $10 for
extra
that like
ammo,
deluxe mode, and we just got a fudge ton of it.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I remember. What's your name? G status.
Oh, you had to choose nicknames. Oh my God, that was the best. Frankie got made fun of by every single like guard throughout the whole contest.
I said it without confidence. I was asking for it.
Why didn't you say no?
G status.
Because it makes sense. Because if you know Frankie, like it's a nickname he's had for years. But the guy's just like, but that sounded really cool when you were typing it, huh? Yeah, I guess it did. I was Benedict Fist because that's a name a man uses when he wants to get a job done.
What's your name?
Fist. That's how you say it.
Where did we get Benedict
I said it
Fist
with
from
grit.
again? It was from. I remember in
That's
school.
my Xbox Live gamer tag.
Yeah, but it came from school.
Oh, we were playing Worms, I think, and you can name all the characters. I think one of my guys' names was Benedict, and then I think
Worms Armageddon.
I watched the Let's Play where
Worms
some guy named him
Armageddon.
Fist,
Oh my God.
and I was like Benedict Fist, perfect.
That's such a throwback.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not my Xbox Live gamer tag. That's Benedict Samurai is my Xbox.
Yeah, I was gonna say Benedict.
It should be Benedict Fist.
Okay,
I don't
so
know what I'm thinking.
Benedict Samurai, and then you got the Google Earth of his house.
Yeah.
What's your social security, just so that we can round it totally?
8675309.
I got it.
You want my Xbox Live gamer tag? Take it. It's Benedict Samurai. I don't have any friends. And my disk drive is broken on my Xbox, so I can't even play anything. I got to upgrade to a next gen console.
Sad.
Yeah. You still getting the Wii U? Still on your radar?
That's the
Does
plan.
Clancy got it now?
wanna
James has it.
I want to play Smash and Xenoblade.
I wonder if you could
more than
FaceTime
anything.
James right now.
I feel like Wii U right now has better bang for the buck.
Again, I say it a million times, but it really depends on what kind of house you have. I think with James, it makes way more sense for him to get that because he's got a communal place. But like, for instance, you or me or even you, like nobody really comes to our houses anymore. It's kind of like there for us.
Yeah, I mean, I want to play Smash and Xenoblade because Xenoblade is the kind of game that I would put like a little bit of time to each, time I'm playing it over a long period of time. It'd be a nice time killer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you even know what Xenoblade is? A Japanese RPG? Oh, dude, I want to play it.
I don't play a lot of JRPGs, but I know of it.
Oh, it looks incredible. And Halo 5 for Xbox was really
Halo 5 looks good. Again, we've been talking about it. I think we're going to go more the PS4 route.
I want to get PS4 for...
it's better, man.
What's it called?
There's
It
more
is better.
stuff.
Bloodborne?
Bloodborne?
See, I always thought PS3 was a better console than 360, but 360
That's
had
debatable.
the games.
That's debatable. I don't know if I'd agree with that. That's
No, they were
PS3
pretty
definitely
even.
had more games. Hey, James. Nothing. We're on the show. We just thought we'd say hi. Yeah, this is James in the show. He's live streaming with us. I didn't think this would work, but it did. What's up, dude? Nothing. We playing Smash later?
We better.
I'm live, so I can't have a lot of dead air here, man. So you got yeah? Is that a yes? That's a
Yes!
yes.
Yeah, we're playing
Ladies
Smash!
and gentlemen, we're playing Smash later. It's been like 3 weeks. And we always have to ask him first. He always says no, and we're doing it.
this is worse.
I have a feeling he's just saying that because we're on the show.
Fly the victory planes!
Thanks, dude. We're going to talk to you later. Well,
Oh my God.
bye.
To your corner. Think about what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Well, how many times? I don't know how many times. You think you'd learn how to fly it by now. You think he's in the curtain. Well, let's wrap things up. What did we learn today? Well, Frank, he looks like cold or like insecure. He's holding himself insecurely. It's so dark in the corner. It's amazing. He's the phantom of the show. I love it. That should be
Just
your tag,
sneak
man.
behind the curtains really fast. Like,
Yeah. You know what? Next time, we'll tell James to come on, and we'll not tell you that he's here. Well, everyone, on that note, we're going to wrap up the show in this incredibly awkward manner. But we'll be back next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's a Thursday with more new live show, an hour long. That's Save and Continue, keeping you plugged into everything that's plugged in. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to head to inradio.com/livestream to catch all of our other awesome shows that happens. We have them all week, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We're back, and we love it.
we're back. In full force. Charlie's Angels 2 full
Breaking
throttle.
helicopters.
Damn it. Duff.
Did they really play? No, they didn't. All right.
HateRavio.com.